Hey, it's Mike from Big Bite Media, and today we're going to be making an industrial pipe desk mount for your camera and camera accessories. Let's make a list, check it twice, and get what we need from our local hardware store. For this project, you will need a tape measure, a drill, a clamp, an adjustable camera shoe, a 1/2-inch industrial pipe floor flange, a 1/2-inch industrial pipe cap, 1/2-inch industrial pipe at whichever length you need, 4 bolts, 4 washers, and 4 nuts, mineral oil or Goo Gone, an epoxy adhesive like JB Weld, and spray paint, which is optional because sometimes you may just like the pipe look. The first thing to do is to determine where you want your camera mounted. I wanted mine a little offset from the center behind my monitor. Next, use a tape measure to see how long you need your pipe to be. Be sure to keep in mind the height of the camera shoe, the pipe cap, and if you're going to be using a ring light, the added height by the ring light. In general, a pipe cap is about 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters tall, and a camera shoe is going to be about 2 inches or 5 centimeters tall. If your hardware store doesn't have the length of pipe that you need, try using smaller pieces and couplings to get what you want. For example, if your hardware store doesn't have a 10-inch length, you could use a 4-inch and a 6-inch and connect them with a coupling. It won't be exactly 10 inches, but it should be close enough. After you get everything you need, the first thing that we're going to do is attach the camera shoe to the cap of the industrial pipe. The reason that we're going to do this first is because epoxy adhesive will typically take a few hours to initially cure and about 24 hours to fully cure. Naturally, it's going to vary depending on which type of epoxy adhesive that you're using, so just be sure to check the instructions. I would not recommend attaching your camera or anything else to the camera shoe until the epoxy has fully cured. The last thing that you want to do is be a little bit too eager and end up breaking your very expensive camera or camera accessories. So to attach these together, you first want to clean the bottom of the camera shoe and the top of the industrial pipe cap with either mineral oil or Goo Gone or something like that. After both are cleaned and dried, we're going to mix both components of the compound together, apply a coat to the bottom of the camera shoe, and clamp the 2 parts together to allow it to sit for 24 hours. Next, we'll have to prep the rest of the industrial pipes with mineral oil or Goo Gone. These pipes are pretty disgusting when you first get them, so this will definitely clean up a lot of that residue. You could also use a knife to help clean up all the stickers and additional adhesive as well. After the pipes are prepped, you are ready to spray paint if that's what you want. Some people just like the way the pipes look like on their own. However, for me, I didn't have a matching set, so I definitely needed to spray paint mine so that everything looked good. I chose flat black for mine, but also keep in mind they do make cool metallic ones, including like a pink champagne or anything like that. So feel free to customize this and truly make it how you want it to be made. I had to apply 3 coats of paint since I did a really bad job on the first time. Once the paint and epoxy have dried, we are ready for assembly. After you assemble your beautiful new custom camera mount, we just need to attach it to your desk. To prevent scratching the top of your desk, I recommend putting down a layer of painter's tape. This actually makes it easier to mark where you need to drill, and this also prevents your finish from chipping while you drill. Be sure to check underneath the desk that you aren't going to be drilling into the frame or anything else that's important. If you have a cable management tray, you want to make sure the area is clear and that you're not damaging anything in the process. Once those 4 holes are drilled, the only thing left to do is to bolt it down. Use those 4 bolts, the 4 washers, and 4 nuts to attach the mount to your desk. If you have the tools, mineral oil, epoxy adhesive, and spray paint, then this will cost you around $15 to $16 to make. If you needed to purchase mineral oil, epoxy, and spray paint, then this is probably going to cost you around $30 or $35. There you have it. That's how I made my custom industrial pipe desk camera mount. Okay, bye.